This is the English Express radio program. Find us online at theenglishexpress.com.
This is the English Express YouTube channel. We're glad to have you with us. Please join us online at theenglishexpress.com to see our radio program, which is live every Thursday. You'll be able to download the audio. And you can click over to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe at the bottom. Last week we did talk about present perfect versus past simple. This week we're going to follow a little bit of the same line here. Today it's going to be present perfect using yet, just, or already. I got a listener mail from somebody who sent it in, and he asked what the difference was between yet and still. And during the radio program we went into it a little bit more, but the basic answer was that yet means that you're waiting for something to happen. It hasn't happened yet, but you expect that it will complete. And still means that it's still in progress. So we're not yet finished. That's part of the trouble of these two words, is it's kind of hard, since you can use them almost interchangeably, but they have different meanings. So I'm still waiting, and meaning it's in progress, and the yet, it's yet to come. So I wanted to...
Hi, everybody. I'm Brandon. I just want to jump in real quick because I have an example. Like, for example, if a pizza's getting created, you could ask the question, is the pizza done yet? No, it's still cooking.
That's good. It's a good example of in the first sentence, we're expecting it to be finished, but in the second sentence, we're still in progress. So even though we're in the same situation, we use different language, don't we?
That's true.
Okay, and I wanted to go into these words just a little bit more, which is why I wanted to talk about the difference between yet, just, and already. Now, with all of these, we typically use the present perfect, which is have or has, plus the third form of the verb, okay? And as we discussed with yet, like, have you done it yet? No, not yet. We're expecting something to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. And this can happen in a lot of different ways. Like, for example, I expect my son to finish his homework. Brandon, does your son always finish his homework on time, or do what you told him to do on time?
Rarely ever does he do it on time the first time, and it's kind of an ongoing battle.
Right, but you expect him to do it, don't you?
Absolutely.
And so if you gave him a job to do, like cleaning his room, and 5 minutes later you see him getting a drink or watching TV, what do you say to him?
Or he's in his room playing instead of cleaning. I will come in and say, are you still playing in this room? Haven't you cleaned this room yet? I just told you to do that.
Exactly. And this is why I did a yet over here. I didn't put an example for still, but it's for the same situation. Are you still cleaning the room? Emphasis on the action in progress. Yet is concentrating on the action, the finished part of the action. You know, are you finished yet? Or are you still working on it, right? And what does he answer?
Oh, I don't get an answer. I get a mopey look down at the floor. He doesn't even answer me. He's just sad.
That's because he's a child. What would be an appropriate answer to that?
His appropriate answer would be, no, I'm not done yet.
Exactly. What if he finished it sooner than expected?
He would say something, Dad, I'm already done.
Exactly. And this is when we use already. Already is for something that is finished sooner than expected. So with yet, I think you haven't finished it. I say, have you done your homework yet? Because I expect you to be done, but I know you're not finished yet. Well, he says, no, I've already finished it, sooner than expected. Or anything that's happened before now. So if it's a past event, I can say, hey, have you read that book? Yeah, I already read it. Have you seen that movie? Yeah, I already saw it. Or I have already seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anytime something is done earlier than expected, we want to use already. And then just is when something very, very recently happened. Like, do you want some tea? Oh, I just drank some. So if it happened recently, you use just. Like, for example, I finished cleaning my room. I just finished, meaning very recently. Or maybe it was 10, 15 minutes ago and you expected me to take an hour. I say, well, I've already done it, already finished. I can say, do you want some tea? No, I already drank some. Some of these can be used interchangeably, but just is something for very recent. Already can be very recent or farther back. Does that make sense?
Yeah, basically already is something that happened recently, but not like just a few moments ago, but it's still faster than expected.
Yeah, and you know, it's very versatile because it could be 5 seconds ago, you know, oh, I already drank it. Or it could be I just drank it. So just
or it actually could be years ago. Like somebody could ask me, "Oh, did you have to take that exit exam for high school?" "Oh yeah, I already did that, 10 years ago."
And that's why already is more versatile because it can be used for any past event, whether it happened 5 seconds ago or 5 years ago. But with just can only be used for very, very recent information. So it's less versatile. You can't use it for as many things. And yet, of course, is for an answer or a question, meaning that you expect something to be done, and you say, no, it's not done yet, or to ask the question.
It has yet to be completed.
Exactly. So if you want to check if it's been completed, or when you expect something to happen and it hasn't. Now, yet should always go at the end of the sentence. Okay? Already and just, you put it before the main verb. And that's important when it comes to sentence construction, which is also quite important. So that is our YouTube video for today. I want to thank you for joining us, me and Brandon. Please listen to our radio program on theenglishexpress.com and join us each and every Thursday for a new YouTube video as well as a new radio show. Just visit theenglishexpress.com for all the information, see photos, videos, and everything. And if you have a request for a video or something that you want to ask or comment on, email us at info@theenglishexpress.com.